Greetings, greetings. Hola, mahaba. How is everyone today? I hope you're all well on this fantastic, fabulous Friday. Remember, always add a good word to the day before you pronounce the day. Because if you're able to wake up, be thankful, because many people have not. And if my eye looks really kind of wonky, well, Um, I had the cataract surgery yesterday, and it gives a lot of pressure. So my eye looks like, well, I have very dark eyes. I have Malaysia, whatever you call it. I have dark spots throughout my skin. It's just how my skin is. I mean, you can see, but my eyes always been dark, both eyes. Um, Count Dracula, I can see right through people. Yeah, I can. But this is what it's looking like, and I have prednisone. What they do is when you have before you have your cataract removed, they have to do only one eye at a time, and so then they give you these eye drops that, I mean, they're like, it's like acid. It burns, and you have to take a series of four different drops, and so the one drop I have to take the prednisone also. I'll do that, but this one is called Mac Maxifloxacin. This is well, I have the chronic dry eyes, so that's not going to do anything. Having cataract removed is not going to remove the dry eyes, which is the meibomian gland disorder. Oh my God, it's always something. But yeah, that's what you have to do. But I'm so happy because I can see. I can see far. I mean, I'm not. It's going to have to heal a little bit because they put a corrective lens over your eye. And well, there you have it. There you have it. And there I am, all naturally, which I am for the most part. I don't wear a lot of makeup. Um, I make up when I go out. But yeah, and I had the eye patch on, and then I woke up with all these, like, with the marks, and that happens often, especially if you sleep on your stomach. You'll get you get a lot of that. You get marks, and it's like, oh no, I gotta I'm gonna have to go to sleep with a beauty mask on so I could preserve. I think I'm doing a pretty good job of preserving. Hi, thank you. Hi, thank you, South Philly, big South Philly. How you doing today? How's Philly? I hope you're well. I hope everybody. um, that's a question that's not to be answered in public. Um, so understand that. Bah! Hold on. OMG. Well, you know what they say, all's well ends well. Um, I'm going to talk about health because I always talk about health, and I'm going to post some recipes that I have, um, because I always help people. It's just who I am, and not for any accolades, not for any recognition. It's just who I am. Not to, like, what I notice. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. Whenever we have any kind of conflicts going on, wars, then you have a lot of people that want to represent and be on that side, like with Palestine. Palestine is not a phase. Palestine is not a phase. The Congo is not a phase. Um, the degradation of humanity that's gone on around our globe is not a phase. So, but you see a lot of people do that. They're like, oh, let me jump on that. Let me get the, no, not at all. But thank you. Well, you could send me a message. I'm online. Um, uh, that's wild and crazy. But The health, okay, like I said, our healthcare system is so, we don't need, I'm going to tell you something. There is really basically no physical need, listen to what I'm saying, to go into a doctor's office unless you're having some type of procedure, unless you, because you can get somebody like me and I will offer my services, and I will get with people that are medically, intellectually aligned. I'm not a nuclear physicist, but I know how the body works and I know how to get things done. Oh, you like that eye? Oh, let me not digress. I'll talk about the eye in a minute. But people can have, and I said this years ago, lab tests done online directly to your house, every component A to Z. They do it now, such a thing where if you need to have your labs tested, say for minerals, okay, metals, toxins, that's all extra, extra, extra. It's like when you go to the restaurant, okay, well, here's the appetizers. The appetizers are usually under like $25. And then the entree will be, we start at 50 up. You know, I don't go to restaurants like that, but, I know how the game works. Tomahawk steaks. Uh, But anyway, so healthcare with the labs, everything can be done. Everything can be done. All right. And if you want additional, the insurance pays for the additional. Not that there are 25 million gazillions high luxury suites of medical practices that the doctors thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. I have granddaughters, grandniece that is almost that age. So I'm gonna have to decline your opportunity for romance, but I appreciate it. Thank you. So anyway, the lab work, you get everything done, and then what follow up is required. You then have a discussion with a nurse practitioner or a physician's assistant. The purpose of a doctor is to do surgery. So all of these luxury high-end freaking operations that they have going on with the plush carpeting that is billions and billions of dollars, put that money into our health. Put that money into the health and the well-being of every person. Because with the amount of money that this government has basically whizzed away in the wind, it's like whizzing in the wind, like my mother would say. It's like, it's I'm not whizzing. It starts with the letter P, all right, and then when it comes back to you, or like when you're driving and you spit out the window, what's going to happen? It's going to spit you right in the face, right? Oh, look at that eye. Oh, speaking of the eye, I'm still cross-eyed. I knew that. Doctor said your your cross eyes are still crossing, and I was like, I know. They go every day. They cross. One goes to the left, one goes to. I had surgery when I was a little kid to correct the double vision. I still. But so that's what we need for our healthcare. That's what we need for our healthcare. Um, I said 10 years ago, plus 10 years ago, and I have everything online. I said all these high-end malls that they've created with the way economy is going, the way housing is going, people can be placed into those malls, and they could have bathrooms. They could have, you know, yeah, a mezzanine that can be turned into a health center, a healthcare center where there's nutrition, where there's food, healthy food, not this processed crap that destroys our bodies and our health. So now I have to go because of my stuff going on. I have to go now for a third colonoscopy. So now I have to pay. So I got to pay for this, but I'm going to battle with them. I like to battle. No, I don't like to fight, but if I know I'm right, I'm gonna fight you tooth and freaking nail, and I'm gonna keep my foot on your neck legally until the resolution is attained to my benefit. Because when I know I'm right, I'm right. So yeah, and that's all. What goes on in our bodies is food related. Is our food source, or is our food source. So There should be free healthcare. There should be free healthcare. You want to go ahead and have a luxury healthcare doctor, then you go ahead and you pay out of pocket. Yep. Hello, 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 hello. Mhm. Oh, I'm okay. Thank you. Thank you, baby. South Philly, 215. Big South Philly, 215. I wonder who you are. You're probably somebody I know messing with me trying to play a game, but it's all good. You ain't gonna fool this old G. No, boy. Hold on. Oh, fun. And I got a little dressed up today. Look at that. The mark from that thing. Do you see me? Do you see my eye? Do you see my eye? Cross-eyed. Hold on. Oh, this is what happens, people. This is what happens. Welcome to the reality of living. If you get to get this far. Oh, and a great coffee. Um, Not that I promote Walmart, but it is a good brand. This coffee, the beans come from Mexico. See that? I carry this with me when I go out. If I want to get a coffee, um, because I don't buy anything when I go out. I refuse. I refuse to give corporate America any more of my money. Oh, fuck. Okay, I was talking about my recipe. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna read the ingredients and oh, I can't do that right now. 1 second. I have to go on my other phone. Oh, it's always operating difficulties. So, and also too, people, unless you're watching independent media, you're not going to get the full accurate reporting of what's going on in Gaza, and also yeah, Gaza, that's still ongoing. And you're not going to get the full report of what's happening in in Iran, and you're not going to get the full report of what they're doing in Lebanon. You have settlers that are going there, occupying. They're also they're occupying spaces. They're occupying so much space, okay? Because what they want to do, they want to make the world. They want to rule the world. They want to rule the world, and well, the powers that be in the United States and the United Kingdom, they are green lighting all of this madness, and Germany. So, what's happening now? There are so many losses going on with people not spending money, and I was in Walmart earlier, and usually Walmart is always crowded, and it really wasn't. So people are not out. People are right now. This is right now the pandemonium. This is the pandemonium period. This is the initiation of pandemonium due to these screwballs that are over operating this show, because that idiot Pete Hegseth, he's got like a half a brain, right? He's got about a half a brain, and together they might have in total they might have about maybe 3 brain cells that function, because they're lying and they're doing this to make money. They're all doing this to make money, so they do not care about the soldiers, and the amount of devastation that occurs to these military servicemen and women, how their minds, that you get trained to be an attack. You get trained, you get the modicum of the military is attack, 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 attack. You know, and but they don't train them how to come back to normal. You understand? They don't train them how to become, you know, healthy people again. Everyone I know that went to the military, every single person, men and women, they came back. They're not the same person. There's a lot of stuff that goes on, and it's like with the cops. It's that blue wall of silence where you don't speak on, no, you don't talk. You know, yeah, a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. And you get these people in the military that they think they're Secret Service agents. You know, yeah, police. I'm gonna share my recipe. Un momento. Waiting for it to come on. We perfect couple. You're cute. Big South Philly. Big South Philly. Big South Philly. I'm gonna give you a big South Philly hug for media virtual. Virtual. Here you go. It's a virtual hug. Oh, hold on, everybody. Yeah, you know, what I have been suggesting to people, is to, you know, if you live in a house or even in an apartment, turn your thermostat down as low as you can, and in the evening, put it up. Just put it up to 68, because with the Strait of Hormuz being, um, right now, not being accessible, and it is not going to be, because Iran is like, oh no, 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 thank you, Iran, salam alaikum, rahmatullahi barakatuh, Allah, Allah. They are not letting anything go through, and this is what they failed to realize when they went ahead and did this. There was no planning. There was no planning whatsoever. And because of the no planning, well, this is where we are. This is like, sending your child out into traffic with a blindfold on. hmm this is where we are, people. This is where we are. Waiting for my phone to charge up. I want to read off the recipe. My dog. It's almost going to be a year now that she's gone. Can't believe it. And I wanted to get another dog. Something told me, because I hadn't been feeling well. I was like, you know what? Just hold off. Is Shane right going on? So I want to get a dog and then have to, well, surrender a poor dog. People get dogs. They think it's a, like, it's a hobby. No, a dog is a lifetime commitment. It's like when you have a dog, you have it's a child. You can't, like, people don't think. Oh snap! I could see. Not yet, but I can see distance. It's been a rough one here. Oh. Yeah, all the amount of trauma, all the stuff that I had going on back to back, and I just kind of just like you're on a you're on a jet ski. You gotta hold on. When I was having my son, I was only 18 years old. I turned 19 2 days after his birth. My son is born on the 15th of March. I was telling my mother and my stepfather, I want to be put asleep. I don't want to have this baby naturally. The both of them, you know what they said? My mother, what are you, a freaking wimp? You shit that kid out. And my stepfather, that's right. That's what you do. You ain't no wimp. But I don't know. And that's what I did. It was a natural, what they call NSVD, non-surgical blank delivery. But I was like, no, I can't. What are you, a wimp? Where's your freaking backbone? They were tough people. They were tough. They made us all tough. They were like, nobody's powdering your ass here, kids. Nope, too bad. This is what it is. This is life. It ain't gonna go your way. Get used to it. All right? Because if you think anybody in life is gonna powder your rear end, you're gonna be in for a big wake-up call. And that's the way it is. Give these kids everything. My mother would have given me her foot. Yeah, I'll give you something. Is that violent? Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't believe in violence. I don't believe in corporal in hitting children. But this is a society now of people that are very pampered, young children, and I blame these gadgets, okay? I blame advertisers, okay? And you have to be, when you have children, you have got, with how society is now, if they're on tablets and phones, you have got to monitor them. You have got to monitor them. Do not have your children. I see these kids on I don't think children should be on Instagram. I don't think there should be any photos of children on Instagram. I'm sorry. I think all photos of children should be totally, because our society is so, I don't know. I just don't know. No, I do know. We live in a very, very, well, we live in a very, very jacked up time. Let me find my thing here so I could recite my recipe. I could feed the world. Come on. Might help. Let's see. Oh my God, do I? Oh my God, I'm going to have to download that app. That's what I got to do. Oh, boy. Hold on. Oh my goodness gracious. So much always coming on. Who knew? How did I survive? That's what I'd like to know. Okay, it is on my phone. Oh my God. Oh, these dirty freaking. Oh my God. See what people have been doing? I haven't even gone on here. Oh, look at this crap. Oh, this is all reported. These little, I'm not gonna, but you see all that? That's all spam. In Google Drive, trying to share yep. Google, I got a beef with you like nobody's business. Google, Facebook, Instagram, Meta, Meta, Meta. Listen to me carefully. For your Facebook marketplace, you have, now you changed it. You had it set up where if you get, and you had the warning, yada, 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 but you have it set up where people can then get all of other people's information and then start spamming them. And that's from you. That's from you. You left us wide open. So there's going to be multiple class action lawsuits for you. Oh my God, look at this shit. Oh my God, I didn't even look at that. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. I found it. All right. I'm going to post this. This is a vegetable loaf. 6 mashed potatoes, 3 portobello mushrooms, 1 Vidalia white onion, 10 carrots. Well, I said miniature. I don't buy those anymore because they add the dye. 6 carrots, regular size, 1 cup of red pepper and yellow pepper mixed together, a cup of kale or two, depending, 3 cloves of garlic. So you take everything and you blend it, and you add your spices. You grease your pan or put parchment paper on, and then you bake it. And the portobello mushrooms give the the starch, the potato, it gives it a taste of beef, and also you can add beans to it, pinto beans, which are broad beans, which are high in fiber, and also high in protein. You can add chickpeas, you can add whatever you like, but you bake it, and it's a vegetable oven. And it's so delicious. Onions, garlic, peppers. You can add tomatoes. I like kale. I put the stuff I like, but you can do anything. You could add spinach. You could add uh, raw broccoli. That's, because you're gonna bake it, and do stuff like that. And you make a tray of it, and it's like it's delicious, and it's not processed, and it's not disgustingly vile. And at the end of the recipe, I write two asterisks: high fiber content, two asterisks, not recommended if you have a weak intestinal system or plan on being in small confined spaces with strangers. It's okay to pass wind around those we're familiar with. No, it's really not, but it's a body function. Oh, what'd you say? Duck flying. But anyway, I shared that. Everyone, uh, please stock up, get what you need. Keep yourself, keep yourself prepared. Get a gas can. Get a gas can. Get a gas can. Buy water. I mean, no one thought that he was going to follow up with Project 2025, right? Nobody thought that. They were like, oh no, he's not going to do that. He's not doing that. He's not doing that. And look at where we are. Look at where we are. Yeah. No, I was wondering. I have not seen or heard much of Elon. Elon, how are you? Elon, did you have your vegetables today, Elon? Elon, did your mother love you and tell you that she loved you and your father? I think not. That's why you are the way you are. But I haven't seen him. Haven't seen him. Anyway, have a good day, everybody. Stay safe, stay well, stock up, and always do the right thing like you're being watched, because we all are. Bye. Thanks for watching.